one last run. Not for change, not for pride. Just a suitcase by the stairs and my kids inside. My son had his shoes on sleeping, that cut me deep. Like even in his dreams he knew peace don't come cheap. My daughter hugged the bed with a rip in his side, and I swore that night I was done letting fear decide. No speeches, no movie, no legend to prove. Just a tired man trying to get his bloodline moved. The city had my fingerprints all over his throat. Every corner knew my face, every rumor knew my coat. Couldn't buy milk without seeing old ghosts. Couldn't drive 3 blocks without the past riding close. That's what the hood do when it's done with your bones. Even when you leave it, keep a room in your home. Keep a chair at the table, a stain in your sink. Keep your wife sleeping light, keep your kids learning to shrink. Yeah, last ride out, blood in the rearview glass. Whole lights in the duffel, praying this night might pass. Last shout out, engine shaking like my chest. Trying to drive my family somewhere can't don't know how I dress. Last ride out, no glory in the wheel. Just a man full of boats trying to do one thing real. I wasn't chasing bitches, I was begging for release. One wrong turn from a coffin, one right turn to a piece. I packed in silence cause trauma got ears. Folded little shirts with hands that done too many years. My wife ain't asked questions, she just watched my face. That's what love looked like when it survived too much weight. She knew that look at me, that storm right before. That jaw sat hard like the ray was back at the door. But this time I wasn't loading rage, I was loading the trunk. Trying to move my whole bloodline out the path of the dump. Old phone buzzing with names I should have buried. Same voices that helped make me dangerous, broke and scary. One said he needed a favor, one laughed at my line. Said you can't outrun that life, that life's still yours, not mine. Maybe he right, maybe some dirt never lost. Maybe survival stick permanent once again in your thoughts. But I looked at my children and felt something shift. A man can die where he's saying and give his kids a distant script. Last ride out, flood in the baby glass. Whole life in the duffel, praying this lane might pass. Last ride out, engine shaking on my chest. Try to drive my family somewhere can't know how I dress. Last ride out, no glory in the world. Just a man full of ghosts trying to do one thing real. I wasn't chasing riches, I was begging for release. One wrong turn from a coffin, one right touch to a feast. I took one final meeting cause the old world on unclenched. Not to get rich, just enough to get distance from the cinch. And every second there felt filthy in my skin, like I was shaking hands with the version of me I couldn't let win. No thrill in the air, no pride, no blush. Just sick to my stomach, focusing and praying under my breath. Thinking if this go left, my kids grow up with my name. But now my voice, not my hands, just a box full of blame. That's the real weight, man, like we don't say. It ain't death for yourself, it's what your children carry. It's your son learning silence from your photograph. It's your daughter trusting broken men and living in the aftermath. So when I turned the key and felt the tires bite night, I felt every funeral in my body sit upright. Every dead friend, every judge, every cell, every scream of riding in the backseat with my unfinished dreams. State line came quiet, dawn on pale and mean. My wife finally breathed like she been holding since 15. Kids still asleep, little mouths open. Safe for a minute, I pulled over on the shoulder just to deal what was in it. And it wasn't triumph, wasn't joy, wasn't grace. It was grief with both hands wrapped around my face. Cause leaving ain't clean when your whole self got built there. You don't escape the hood, you drag pieces of it everywhere. Last ride out, blood in the baby glass. Whole life in a duffel, praying this night might pass. Last ride out, engine shaking like my chest. Finest line, my family somewhere they don't know why I dress. Last ride out, blood in the baby glass. Whole life in a duffel, praying this night might pass. Last ride out, engine shaking like my chest. Finest line, my family somewhere they don't know why I dress. Now when my son laughs in the yard with no sirens smear, I still feel joy mixed ugly but fair. Cause I know how fast the world can, we possess hope. I want bad call can put the old rope back on your throat. But I owe this too, some men only become fathers late. After too much dirt, too much loss, too much hate. So if peace ever finds me, it'll find me scarred and tense. But at least my kids won't grow up calling survival common sense.